man, here he comes into the fight. Corky's gonna jump in there as well. There's a stun onto Elements, getting knocked up, going to die almost immediately. Ash getting chased down, Elements will fall, but can he get the kill? On the other side though, 185 on Corky, 160 on Dragus.
Oh, we've got a big push actually coming up on top there as St. Vicious is down real low, and we actually see the Jonkoping. Candy Panda moves in as well. Surely Chaucer is gonna fall, and yep, there will be barrel from Kevin. Nicely done from Game. This top lane should be fairly open.
Oh, and here comes another Asher that will whiff everyone though, so they're gonna still push in for this turret, do some decent damage, and there comes the barrel from Grog. It's gonna push Vladimir a little bit low, and they're gonna jump in there. It looks like Hotshot GG in the front, gonna take a lot of damage, must flash out. Jonah comes out, Candy Panda though super low. Will he die to Ignite? Yes he will, great jump in there. Looks like St. Vicious though extremely low, and Kevin gonna maybe drop down as well. Vladimir did a ton of damage. Will the shield survive? No, it will not. There's another kill right there. Xylor going to stun what he can and pushing Chaucer back into turret range, but will pull down, and Big Fat LP picking up a kill. Chaucer is still in a little bit dangerous shape. The Ignite coming off onto Jonah, gonna be safe though. CLG picking up 4 kills for nothing though. Wonderful play by them. Yeah. Turret goes down.
Sparrow comes in from Ash. That's aggressive play actually from Alistair, and they're going to take this fight. CLG Elements taking a lot of damage. Actually will focus all their efforts now in onto Kevin, who is having to push away with Gragas. Throws in those barrels as he goes. Candy Panda did take down Warwick, and we see Chaucer just avoiding all the damage he possibly can. Not quite enough though, and it was nicely chased down by Game in the end.
On the right hand side of the map means Game is going for another Baron. Nif will try to pick down this ward. Will do that pretty successfully. They do know they've got to be spotted soon. They do have a little bit of ward control, so they know they're going to get jumped on, and they're staying on it. And the Ash Arrow is good on the Xylor, and here they come. Chaucer in the front, will pool. And Game is content to walk backwards, but they're now really, really low. Chaucer was farmed enough that that ult hurt, and Rig got caught right there. Have to flash over the wall. Still extremely low, and here comes the fight. They're going to haste themselves around. Element's getting pushed back. Just like Gragas has ult, but he does. They can still push this enemy team around, but no, they're losing champion after champion. Now Candy Panda will probably drop down. Another quick silver sash keeps him alive against the Druid. Or
from behind, put a good Tibbers down on the entire enemy team, but did she disconnect? She's just standing there. Yeah, she's blueprinting. Oh god, it looks like another disconnect here.
That's not going to help them out, and Tibbers would be huge right now. They are trying to take the turrets, and unfortunately going to have to deal with that. Game. Kevin going to take down the turret with the help from his team, and he's taking a few turret shots in the face. Damage she will be alright with. The ultimate for Brand coming out. You can see them melt. It instantly hit him. Nobody can stop the Proctive. Absolute zero, but they have enough damage to be taken. Great job. Oracle's now in the hands of Nunu as well for this side, so both teams have the Oracle. The initiation could come in. There was a flag drop there. The ultimate going down. Tibbers is on the ground. A good amount of damage, but a great heal from the hands of Sona. Picks her team back up. Janna using her ult, and it will push some people back, but only healing herself and not really giving her team the utility and support necessary. The ult coming out of the hands of Sona there after her heals will shut down the rest of the team. It is going to be a big jump. A lot of damage coming out. Hotshot easily going to just walk away on that one. He actually hit him with that, possibly coming back in. Could he kick him against the wall? He would actually go through it though. Will he be able to kick him back in the other direction? Yes, very nice job right there. And the Ignite will Nidalee be able to get away. That Ignite will stop the heal at 50%. And a very nice job. Great skill shots coming out of the hands of the back. They could find Trundle here. Oh, it is the ultimate coming out of Rumble. He gets stuck in his own pillar and he's forced to flash out. The heal coming, and it will be shut down by 50%, but it is enough to keep him alive.
Right now, you're there. They're in no position to help. Corky is in bot lane. He's pretty just going to take a tower. The only chance they have is try and steal it, but even that, less than, absolutely likely. They have 2 healers with them. They can take this turn. They can take it easily. And they do take it, yes. There was a valiant effort from Lee Sin there, but he's just going to die.
They are able to grab it. Wow. Brand did not stay on the outside for Lee Sin to jump to with his shield. The Absolute Zero, finally, St. Vicious is getting off what he wants to. That full proc of Absolute Zero. Rumble taking a ton of damage on the output from everybody there. Tara getting the dazzle down to stop him. Sona and Brand left to split either way, and CLG coming out on that fight very nicely. A full with a siege minion, so that's going to be a little extra damage to be taken if it is not taken out by any bar. Oh, hits Trundle. Crystal Arrow coming out of the hands of Ash. Absolute Zero being procced right away. Lee Sin taking a ton of damage in the fight. Flame Spitter in the hands of Rumble, taking Lee Sin down, so Ash can just take one more arrow shot on him. Axiom goes down. run in here. They do see that I'm coming. The CB was actually right on the right side of the Baron, so they knew they should not have done that. Lee Sin jumping in quite aggressively there. The ult coming out of the hands of Sona will be able to keep him alive. Oh, the arrow going into the face of Corky. He will not be able to fire off for a few seconds, but he's back into this one quickly. The Valkyrie's right in, going for Chowster. That's exactly what he needs to do, but he is also going to get focused by the other team. Dazzled on, Hotshot GG taking down Brand, and it looks like that goes down. Darkness going down by the hands of Elements as Tarek gets a kill for himself as they just start to chase down Zan at this point in time. Very well played, forced off of Baron. Go back in for the fight and try to pull that one out in their favor. It just didn't happen, and CLG was able to come out with the win.
And that's what it is. GG, absolutely a great game here. Sam being absolutely a strong competitor in the early game, but there just came a point when CLG started getting ahead.
Here, they're going to get it first, but TSM going to be right behind them, and here comes the fight. It's going to be Singed in front, a great card pull. They're going to help the initiate. There's a stun, but they're blowing up Rain Man. That's the wrong person to go for. The damage output is huge. Candy Panda drops out first. Zalor in the middle. A good ult there from Nunu and the channel. Looks like Candy Panda indeed did go down. Now Tarek is the next one. He's going to drop for free, and looks like, wow, 4 kills for nothing. Only
10 seconds till Alice is up, 20 seconds until Carcass is up, so plenty of time for TSM to start pushing in. And we said before this game they really had to do the business. They have the super minions, of course, from that middle inhibitor that they took down that little bit earlier on, and I think they're just going to go for this one, going to focus straight in onto that Nexus. Alistair has actually charged his way into the middle there, basically suicide, but as you can see, TSM are going to be hammering down, and TSM are going to go through from Group B. It was the do-or-die situation, and they did it.
Yep, the Den Brothers taking first seed of each of their group. Leading each team, getting first seed. Their parents must be super proud, right? And then the next seed's down. Interestingly enough, they actually kind of, fit together roughly as a